Hi, it's Susan from Worldpeacefull, and I feel to read this poem. It's called Love Letter to Humanity, and I'll just read the post just prior to the poem. I felt to repost this poem. It is to every world leader. It is to every person. Love is what heals humanity to remember its greatness, not to focus on what is not enough. What is your choice? May wisdom become the new levy of a climate of change. In the future it will. Now, this was posted on the 3rd of October 2013. Love letter to humanity from me. Every communication is a love letter. Every word is an open invitation to greet life with openness, to accept diversity in its full spectrum, to allow differences of opinion to expand awareness. As a garden resplendent with seasonal blooms, our nature understands the plumes of life's bouquet, our secret signatures sending messages of love, fertilizing our inner growth with well-being. As the earth spins and orbits, a universal love that is a given. Harmony is the love that serves all others. Beauty is the inner love that sees your uniqueness of expression. Friendship is the love of trust that leaves deep impressions. Family are the branches of love from the tree of life. Compassion is the love that sees myself as you. Charity is the love that gives you a hand up so you may stand up. Non-violence is the love that never harms another. Peace is the love that allows the invisible hand of creation. For peace rests beneath our conflicted thoughts. And universal love is unity that knows no separation in thought, word, or deed. As true love is the truth that sets you free. World peace is a peaceful world that is loving what is. Emerging from the ashes of misunderstanding, walking in harmony with our true nature. Offering blessings to all crossing the path. Orchestras of perfection singing love songs. Allowing love to find its natural wellspring, as well-being springs from underground waters of feeling. Inspired by the source of love itself, loving itself naturally, as the pond of life's reflection smiles upon the face of all creation, sending love letters home to our friends, family, strangers, community, and world. That home is where the heart is, and everyone is welcome home to a world that loves without condition. So when I hear of people talking about peace, that they're here to build peace or peace and security, they're doing it all for peace, I do smile because I know they don't know it. Peace is not the cessation of violence. Cessation means the stopping of violence. Peace is not forcing any sort of negotiated settlement. Peace has no force in it whatsoever. Because peace is valuing your expression, you see. Peace is the love letter that sees you as me. I always find it intriguing when I'm seeing violence in the world and the justification for it always has some sort of public benefit. Violence begets violence in truth. Violence is a call for help. Violence is a negative projection that's not true. Violence seeks to suppress, control, repress, silence what it perceives as any form of opposition that affects its view of itself in a negative way. Violence from one to another is always about the one doing the violence, because there's some denial sitting within that one who needs to be violent, and they will create and concoct great stories around the necessity of it. But violence always comes from the negative. Love always is the experience of harmony, which brings about a sense of peace. Peace is love. So whenever you judge, whenever you divide, whenever you condemn, whenever you take sides, whenever you jump on bandwagons, you've moved out of the experience of love, which is the oneness with creation itself. Creation and creativity are very similar words. They are the same word in truth. Creating is creating something new. It is the energy of manifestation. Creativity is very joyful, as the curiosity, the enthusiasm, the stillness creates something beautiful. And it's that beauty that is the inspiration behind every artist. And others can appreciate something beautiful that makes them feel good. This is part of the harmony that is singing the one song to humanity. There is no fear in love and peace. There is only loving what is, as an understanding and an acknowledgement that reality has been created in this moment, and it is what it is. And it is a neutral event that we project onto, deciding if it's good or it's bad. So the human experience that we're all living is for us to choose and decide what something means. And out of that, we actually define who we are. We're constantly in a state of reformation, in a state of redefining. Whenever we open our lives to questions, to creativity, to being wrong, to know that we don't know, these are all channels to expanded understanding, to infinite possibility. That is the bounty awaiting everyone. In the world of peace, there is no enemy, ever. And if at any point there's a perception of an enemy, something is not healed within, that would be something negative, because one is seeing something in a negative light. Even if you are looking upon an action and you're saying that will not serve that other or it will not serve humanity, you can cultivate a way of being in the world where you can look upon that other without any form of negativity and simply guiding through the narrative that you convey to them, knowing that they don't know that they don't know. The innocence of ignorance that I said in a previous video. God is the innocence of ignorance. In the separated reality that we live in. And that separation is really about I see me and then I see you. But when we pass over into this other world, or some may call it heaven, some may call it the other side, whatever it's called, you no longer are in your body. And there have been many, many testimonials of a great light, great love, sense of joy, an awakening to who we really are. Those who have had near death always come back and say that they have no fear of death anymore. They recognise they're here to love one another. So my love letter is really being sent to you. I love you unconditionally. Everyone plays their part. So may the love letter be received by you. Take care, okay? Until my next video. Bye.